Based on the kind of job I do, I've had a lot of opportunities to meet with different kind of personalities or different kind of persons. And one of the things that I have come to realize is a lot of people are shy when it comes to you talking to them or um, getting in the front of the camera. I was like that too. When I was growing up, I grew up in a very local area, and some persons actually felt like we were we were the best in the area. You get, based on the fact that we actually had good parenting and all that. We had opportunities to be exposed, even though we did not travel. Okay, let me not generalize this. I think for the first time I traveled outside Delta State as an adult was after I I got I think I after I enrolled for my SSC. I traveled to Benin for the first time. If I would want to calculate what age I was at that time, I don't want to say that. So I actually grew up in a very local space, but one of the things that I did as early as I could remember was the fact that I didn't settle for less. I actually had this drive to be a better person, even though I don't know what it feels like to be a better person. Do you get? But I just felt like I knew that this is not all about it. There is more to life. So I didn't know I had low self esteem. I didn't know I was shy at a point in my life because everybody around me was family, you get. But as I grew, it happened that in my town back then, a school started, tertiary university started, and then a lot of persons came in. My church was flooded with these students, and I started discovering that I was a shy person. Not only being shy, but a timid person. Like I was timid. I had a lot of low self esteem, and part of the reasons that caused it is part of the things I want to share today. So, are you in that space of you are shy, you don't like to talk to people and all that, you like your space? One of the things one of the things we use to lie to ourselves is that we like our space. Okay, it's okay for you to want to be in your space or like your space. But if the reason you are saying you like your space is based on the fact that you don't know how to have conversations with people, it means you're wrong. Let's take it step after the other. One of the steps that I took in solving my issue of low self-esteem was the first thing is to identify and agree to yourself that you have this low self-esteem. So it is when you start living in denial, you will stay long in that state that you are in. But once you identify and agree that you have it, it's the number one step to solving it. Now, what's the second step to solving it? Now, after you've identified that you have this low self esteem, the next thing you should do is take yourself to your space and ask yourself these questions, like this particular question: what is the reason for my low self esteem? Now, I'll tell you what contributed to my low self esteem back then. For me, my low self esteem had a lot of reasons. One, I was I grew up in a local space, and seeing people from the outside space, like city, come around and want to be part of this thing that you are part of, I felt this gap of, man, these people are there while I am here. That's the first fear I had. And then the second thing was the fact that I used to have this phobia for fine people. Like if I see fine Ajebo boys or Ajebo girls, man, I used to be very scared. Just in case you don't understand what Ajebo means, it's a local slang for like saying rich and soft kind of persons, you get. So I had this fear for them, and every time I have the opportunity to have a conversation with those class of persons, I feel less of myself because I grew up in a kind of broke space, you get, and the stress of life, yes, wasn't easy, you get. So I noted those two things. And another thing was that I I didn't look good enough. Like if I see those persons come around and I feel like I I look rough, unkept, my clothes doesn't match. So basically, the majority of the things that caused those self limitations was my physical appearance. So, and another thing, when I was growing up, I had these two big teeth in my front. I wish I can get that picture. I'll show you. I had those two big teeth in the front. So I barely smile, and I smile somehow when I want to smile at all. You get. So trying to break free from these things, one of the major things that helped me was that I paid attention to some things. So I'll be in church. I'm not standing in the front of the crowd. I am sitting in the congregation. And then while my pastor will be talking, let's say he wants to refer to something and he calls my name. Right from where I am sitting in the congregation, one kind of fear will grip me, like everybody's looking at me now. Everybody is looking at me. Do I need to vanish or something? That fear comes on me. So I started thinking. So even though while I was seated where I was, I still get scared. So it got dawned on me that everybody has a level of fear in them. So if you have your level of fear and I have my level of fear, why would I want to let my fear eat me up, not knowing that you have your own fear? I saw a comedy skit. I think it's Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, yeah. So he, you know how funny the guy is. He came to a place and then he wanted to change he looked around and he saw a guy wearing a dark shade just facing the direction that he was. So he he did all he could to manipulate himself to change into what he wanted to change into. And then after he was done changing, the guy that was seated now tried to stand up, not knowing that that guy is a blind guy. So he deprived himself of the freedom of dressing at very ease at ease, because he felt that that guy was looking at him. So the truth of the matter is, nobody's looking at you. If you have this level of fear and you want to stop it, or this low self-esteem, anxiety and all that, and you want to get rid of it, you need to understand that nobody is looking at you. Oh, okay. Even if they are looking at you, eyes don't bite. You are yourself. Nobody will come and use their hands to tear you apart because you are standing in the front of them. So get rid of that low self-esteem. I want you to do this test. Take a pen and a paper and write down all the things you have ever thought of, or write down a list of what you would do. Things that I would do if I am not shy. Things that I would do if I don't have low self-esteem. That's the topic. And then under, name them one after the other. If you do this, if you are able to do this, you will realize that more than 50% of your life have been on hold because you are shy. More than 50% of your life would have been on hold because you are shy. So what's the essence of being shy when this thing is depriving you of your life-changing experiences? I have met a lot of beautiful ladies, even handsome guys. I go to weddings and I'll be like, wow, I would like that girl to be in my video because she's fine. And I'll be watching and then looking for a very perfect time to approach her to have the interview. And I'll just meet the person and then she'll be like, oh, no, 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 no. I'm shy, I'm shy, I'm shy. I cannot, no, I cannot, no. I cannot be in front of camera. Why? Why? You are depriving yourself from a whole lot. One of the ways to be seen or to be heard or to be known is by visual representation. Pictures, videos. So, if you keep holding back yourself and keeping yourself in your space, I like my space, I like my space, on charts, you will you will talk heaven and earth. Then I remember this experience I had. So there was this girl I liked, and then I liked her so much. It was like the first set of me getting to like a girl. I have not been there before. So we chatted on WhatsApp. Was it on WhatsApp? I think so. I think so. We chatted time and time again, and it was like, wow, when I meet you, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, and all that. Although we didn't talk about like relationship meeting for the first time, but I already sent the signal that I like you. And then after all the talks. We've met before. We've met before. So after the long time, we didn't see for a long time, and then those conversations was like coming. So it happened. I came to a place where we can see. So she came to meet me in the house. And then immediately, when she was coming, I was like, happy, yes, she's coming. Immediately, she knocked at the door. And I knew that was this person. All the confidence I had, all the boldness I had, all the chatting this that I had, all my man, you understand, my manness, everything went from my head, from the from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet. Everything went to my chest, and it started beating very fast. Like I was scared to death. Do you know that from the time she stepped into my house to when she left, I am sure I couldn't make up to 5 sentences because I was scared. I had never been that scared. So that's what shyness could do. Low self esteem and all that. So if you don't tackle it, it will deprive you from a whole lot. It will deprive you from a whole lot. You don't know if that very first confident video that you would do on the front of a camera will be that video that someone who has been looking for a person like you will see. Okay, let's say part of the reasons you don't like or you have this low self-esteem is your body. I had that low self-esteem too about my body. I am a special breed. Yes, I'm a special breed. So if you have a kind of body shapes or body curves that you don't like or that you're not confident with, I would like to tell you this. Before now, we used to hear body shaming, body shaming, body shaming. But the good news is now, if you go to social media, the most ugly guy is making a hell of money because he is ugly. The fattest person is making a hell of money because he is fat or she is fat. The slimmest, skinniest human being on earth, they are making a whole lot of money. So why would you deprive yourself because you think you are not good enough? Why would you do that? I'm here to tell you today, go after your destiny. You don't have to be like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. I am too short. I am too slim. I don't have big bum bum. I don't have this. I don't have that. You don't have to do that. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can anyone love you? How can you achieve a whole lot with the way you take yourself? So, my very good advice for you today is one, don't lose your destiny because you are thinking less of yourself. Because if you keep doing that, thinking less of yourself, you are depriving yourself from a whole lot. So, what are the steps that I've said so far? Identify or accept the fact that you have low self-esteem. And another thing that I used to do when I have the opportunity to come to the front of everyone and hold the mic. Before I start saying anything, I will just say I am a very shy person. Okay, please just take me. So immediately I tell everyone like I am a shy person. It cuts my shyness like into more than half of it goes away. So that's another trick I used. I let everybody know, okay, I'm shy. You are shy too. Everybody's shy. You get, so it's not a big deal. So when I get on stage, I share my shyness. Now, I already shared a part of it by saying I'm shy. And then the next step is, since if my pastor calls me and I am in the congregation and I am scared wherever I am seated, that's how everybody feels when you look at them and you're on stage. Like, yes, so you remember the other day we were walking from the street, that person is taking his or her own share of the shyness or of the anxiety. So you split it all over the people, and then you will have less of it. Do you get? Now, another thing that I felt gave me a level of confidence was that I invested in myself. So, me investing in myself made me feel like I have things that that guy does not have. I know some things that that person doesn't know. So, it gave me a level of confidence. Build on yourself, build on your values, create some reasons for people to want to respect you. Like back then, I was the pianist in church. I don't talk, I was shy, I was the pianist. So, those people that I'm scared of, in quotes, I'm scared of, they reverence me for what I know. So, if for every time you show me a level of reverence and I know that you want me because of what I know, those people come around knowing fully well that I have something that they want, that they don't have, that they value. Do you get? So if I have built values for myself and seen that those persons that I'm scared of are coming for me, it gives me a level of confidence when I'm with them. Like, okay, I have what you don't have. And though I feel scared that you are better than me, well, I have what you don't have. So I am better than you too. So the priorities are now challenging each other. Okay, I might not be as dressed as you are, but I can play the piano. You can't play the piano. Though you can sing and then you look fine, you're fine. But I can play the piano, and I'm trying to have respect for myself and have value for myself. So we are like coming to a place of a balance. Do you get? So these things would help you on a long run to be able to balance yourself and have value for yourself. So, one, identify or agree that you are shy. Two, identify some major reasons why you are shy or why you lack the confidence. Three, know that you are not alone. Everybody have a level of self a level of lack of confidence for themselves. You are not alone. So why put your own on your face and let everybody see it? Everybody have their own private things that they are dealing with. So don't let yours eat you up. So identify those things, face it, and also know that you being shy, you being scared is depriving you from a whole lot. For you to achieve your destiny, achieve everything that you want for your life, have respect for yourself. Put away shyness, put away self defeat. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. And make your life count. love yourself, and go and make your life count. Life is too short. Your life is precious. You are the only person that exists as you. So don't let one thing or the other make you not to achieve your destiny. So with this, I'm signing out, and thank you for staying around. See you. That was a long talk. How many minutes was that? How many minutes was that? Oh, that was about 34 minutes. All right. So, see you another day.